All right, today we're doing a training on memory unification inside HighLevel. So this is something I came out with a year ago when I had right before my master class. But at that time, we were basically only connecting the summary of the AI calls and a summary of the messages from the conversation AI. So it was limited. And then as they started actually releasing the details of how the pricing on ChatGPT actions was in HighLevel back at that time, it was 2 cents every time you used it. And so like to process the summary and then to use a premium action to update it, it ended up costing like 6 cents to update the memory every time, which is expensive if you're talking about for every inbound message. So pretty much put that on pause. Now they've made it where those actions cost a fraction of a cent. And so that costs next to nothing. And then GPT is priced at their actual token usage. But it's actually 5% below OpenAI's price to everybody besides Go High Level. So it's extremely cost effective to use now. It's not expensive at all. And we've also gotten a few new triggers that make it possible to bring in more information. When a call ends in High Level now, there's a transcript ready trigger. And so you can add in your call transcripts from lead connector calls. And then we have a Zapier flow that you can use to pull Firefly's meetings. So meeting recordings also can get brought in here, the transcripts after the meeting automatically too. So that does require a Zapier flow, and I've got the Zapier flow for you guys and the workflow for you guys. We're gonna get in there and look at them. This is one of the specialties that is why my AI snapshot's been popular. So this is like what got me all the people to sign up for me as a affiliate, honestly. And now it's a much better feature than it was before. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna pull up the workflows and we'll take a look at them. These are all freshly minted, freshly upgraded too. So here is the workflow. And we've got a customer replied trigger, transcript generated, and then note added because I'm adding all the Fireflies transcripts into the notes there. I feel like there's one thing missing. Message replied, note added. So that's the text messages, Zoom, and this is, oh, that's only voice AI. Hmm. I gotta add one more trigger here. So transcript. I want all of those. Okay, let me see if I can do a different one. You have to choose. Okay. And then, or, oh, I gotta save it first. Well, that's all you had to do to tweak that. Done. And so what it does, it processes the summary, combines it with the old one. We're switching this up to 5. I do not want to use mini. 5.1. I want the best one. For all my notes, because this is like, if we have really good notes for every single thing that happens with the customer, I think that's going to be well worth it. We also set this to the whole sub account. But keep in mind, this is only executions from that one contact. So every time they reply, high levels conversational AI, the GPT is already responding. And the memory for the contact for ChatGPT is going to cover everything that happens from the conversational AI and that happens in these processings. So that means like it's like one chat thread essentially, where every single time a customer's message goes in, we're sending it through that chat thread. So it means that you've got all the information from that client in one place. So we give it this contact customer journey notes. This is the custom field we're using. And then it has the old notes and then it's going to update with the new notes. Let me see. Yeah. Hang on. Let me look at this real quick. Note body. Huh. Okay. So save. Save. I might put this back to 5. I think I might actually tweak this a little bit, but for now, we're just gonna roll with it. Um, my thought, now that I'm looking at this again, is that I don't want it summarizing it without it seeing the customer journey. I want it looking at the new message at the same time as the customer journey and then deciding what parts are important and what parts are not important. Um, I think probably be worth testing in both ways. I think my guy already did test it, so we're gonna leave it just like that for now. And I copied that customer journey field, and now we're gonna go paste that into our voice and chat prompt. And I'll show you guys the Zapier flow too. You can't share certain Zapier flows, so we have a Loom video that covers how to use this. Oh yeah, I can't log into Zapier like that. I think that was the wrong account. Maybe it is the other one. Let's just see. All right. Well, looks like I don't have the updated Zapier password, so I'm gonna try one more time just to see if it'll let me in like this. Nope, that's not the right account. All right. We've got the Zapier flow and we can share it with you guys. We've got a Loom video here that shows how you set it up. But it's pretty obvious, right? Transcript gets ended in Fireflies. We're taking the note and the email of the client. We're searching for the client's contact and then updating the note for him. And that's what triggers the note added trigger in the HighLevel workflow. So now that that's all done, we're going to go and I'm going to put it inside of the voice AI and chat prompt as well. So go to agents, agent list, my inbound one, my main line, and agent goals. Oh, I copied that, damn it. Shoot. So that tells the prompt, that tells the bot that this is like something it can use while it works. And I think I can just insert the customer journey notes like this. Boom. That's really what we needed. I'm going to copy this so I can use it in the other prompt. Save. And this has to all be in place for a while for it to start working, right? Because I've got a lot of new clients that are long standing where the notes haven't been updating for a long time, but they're started now. But I hope I saved that. I don't remember. It would have probably stopped me if I was trying to leave without saving. I hope. Let's just look real quick. Yep. And I have one bot that does everything now. One great thing about the conversation AI is they've improved it so that one bot can handle all of your um, different calendars. Looks like I'm having some sort of issue here. but I'm really excited to see how this starts to work with all the meeting data. And anybody who wants these workflows, you can just reach out to me in the community, reach out to my team, put in a ticket. If you've got, we give away done for you hours for all the affiliates. You got an hour, that's enough to put this in. Of course, if you're at another tier of done for you, you can ask too. But pretty much anybody can have us install this, or you can do it yourself. Totally up to you. It's affiliated. And here we go. That easy. So that's it. And then, like I mentioned, this is a new thing set up in our system. You can tell it's working by going into like anybody who I just met with recently and look at the notes. Like we go to Steve from earlier today, notes, and it's all right here. Pretty cool. And so this is the full note. And I like to have the full thing in there so that we can reference that when it needs to get more specific. So if I were training an Ask AI agent to know, like when I ask a question about a contact, to look here and look at the customer journey notes. And so then you have one source of truth for all client updates where any department can come right here and say, what do we need for this client right now? And it's going to know. So we have to set that up with the Ask AI configuration. So that'll be dropping soon. But that's the whole setup. And anybody have any questions or want me to tell the team to put that in their system? We just need, if anybody does, just send me a message back on any of the channels you've got me on, like any of the invites I sent you for this call. If you're watching on live, you can go up to my bio, join the community, reach out to us, and we'll get you set up. Bob, you want
I'm
us to
not,
put that in for you?
I was going to say, and I'm not using Firefly. I don't think I am.
You got to get on Fireflies. So let me show you guys a little bit about Fireflies.
The answer is
Uh,
yes, do it.
yeah,
I think
so
I think
that
I do have Fireflies now that I think
you
I
need
have to look.
Fireflies and Zapier. Get us
I
those
have them
two
both.
things.
I have them both.
Perfect. Now, Fireflies is really cool because it can, first off, the Zapier integration is the only one that's good enough for us to be able to give the data back to high level. But they have all these tools that can help you analyze different aspects of your meetings. And I was just wondering, like, I closed, I think my deal flow hasn't lightened up, but I closed like 20 new deals in August. And I was thinking that I need to go in here and compare why, even though I'm holding more appointments, am I closing less deals? Could be the holidays, could be me. And this could help give me some insight. But all sorts of cool tools where you can analyze your calls. So this is a great place to go and look at everything, but it doesn't have the context from all the inbound messages from clients. It doesn't have the phone calls that happen with clients, and so hopefully high level plus Ask AI gives us a little more unified view of everything that's going on with the client, um, which is important. You already got all the tools in high level. If you can get all the data in high level, then AI can really make something happen for you. Um, I wish I had an affiliate link for this, but I don't. Um, I don't think they have it. So, Bob, we'll get you set up. Just drop a IT request with your logins for Zapier and Fireflies, and we'll get you done.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And when I come out with the Ask AI thing that lets us ask questions about it, here, let me check one thing. Right now, I believe Ask AI. Let me get off of Steve. I believe Ask AI doesn't let me get like more. It'll do a summary, but I don't think it'll let me ask questions about the contact, which is really what I want. So I'm gonna try one thing. Uh, let's do a random one then. I'm gonna see if it lets me ask questions after because I know this looks at every contact detail, all the notes. I doubt this is one. I don't think this is a person I've ever had a meeting with, so I doubt that it's not gonna have the AI journey notes. But we can at least see if it lets me ask questions back. And that's really the problem. Like nobody's gonna want to come and get a summary. We're gonna want to come and say, um, what do we need from this client? Like, hey, what time did he say he wanted his group calls to be on for his community? That kind of stuff. Engagement November 20 campaign. That's pretty dang cool. Account verification. Well, I don't even remember that. That's pretty cool. Can uh is there anything in the customer journey notes about him? It might spit us back out. If it spits out a different answer, then this would probably work for what I'm thinking of. Okay. Okay. So maybe this would let you ask questions about the leads too. So Bob, we'll get that set up for you. I think it'll work out of the box even before we do the Ask AI, but when we roll out the one that's built for just asking questions about the client, then um, we'll give you that too. Bob, what you thinking about? Got some questions?
I'm working on the Firefly thing.
Okay, okay.
I had the free account, so I need to upgrade.
I think you guys have all seen me do it, and I don't know how many Fireflies note takers are in this meeting, so I'm not gonna say it, but you can say hey the same way you say hey Siri, and it'll you can ask it questions on a group call like this or on a one-on-one call, and it can help you. Like you can say, hey, can you drop a summary of what he just said into the chat and copy it and paste it out, and it'll get to the point where I can then ask questions about things that are going on. Like I can ask it to do internet searches or ask it to um, pull up things from the past conversations with the client, but it doesn't do that yet. So, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back on Tuesday, and thank you guys for coming. Wahida, good to see you. Kedar, you too, man. Danny and Bob, always, of course.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Rob, you here every
Okay, Rob,
Tuesday?
man. Thanks, man.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
It's
welcome.
great talking to you again.
You too. Wahida, I'm here Tuesday and Thursday at 1 for all my
Okay.
affiliates. And
Okay.
so at 1, I do a group call where I help people with whatever they need help with.
Mm-hmm.
And that is for anybody who signed up through my link. And I don't know if you did or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
And
signed up to the link and I'm like, I'm not an
yep.
affiliate, but I get all your emails and I get the invites and I saw the mastermind about the AI
Okay.
agents. So
So
that's
you,
why
is your high level account through my sign up link?
I don't
Maybe,
think
maybe
so,
not.
Rob. What I use, we I don't know, it's not.
Who knows? Well, here, so you can move over into one that is through my sign up link if you wanted. If you did that, you would get access to the earlier hour where I will just help you with whatever you need help with. And then you even get
Wow.
a done for you hour from my team every month, and those roll 90 days if you don't use them. So for every 97 you spend through my link with high level, not with me, you get an extra hour of my team to help you. And
Wow.
so, and that doesn't mean you have to be on the call with them. That means like you come to the group call and you're like, hey, I really want that, or I'm having problems with this. I'll tell the team, hey, go knock that out for Wahida. And you see me 2 days later on the next group call and it's done, you know?
Okay.
So, so that's the new thing. I'll give you a page that walks you through that
Okay.
offer.
All right.
Um,
Thank you.
I'm having redoing my whole website. Why can't I type?
Impressive. What you going over in the emails that I'm getting. I said
Good.
I got to lock in with Rob.
Well, save that link I just sent you. This page explains exactly how all of my affiliates freebies work. And of course, I have courses, snapshots, all that stuff too.
Okay.
But the thing that makes me different is nobody is giving away free high level certified done for you support at no additional cost to your subscription.
Wow, Rob.
And so we can help you with SEO, with building web pages, with setting up your emails for cold email, with setting up your AI voice, all that stuff is you will do whatever you want with that time.
Nice.
Now, a lot of it can be done in an hour or less, and some of it takes longer. And I break that down in here a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
hmm And then
Wow.
and you can also, like, if you don't want to get on, if you're affiliated with me, I don't necessarily enforce that minimum 2K to get started done for you. Like, if you just need a couple more hours, you can get them, you can buy them one at a time. So it's like I'm making it, I'm trying to make exactly what I wish I would have had 5 years ago when I got started in high level, you know?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because
Uh,
it's hard, it's good, but it's hard. And
it's hard.
somebody sent me an email saying we're not even using high level at 30% capacity. That's how
Right.
powerful it is.
Right. Well, I'm glad you came, and
Okay.
you know how to get, you know how to get at me.
Yeah, and I hope you feel better and enjoy the
Thank you.
rest of your
I
week,
hope you do
Ron.
too.
Thank you
I hope
for
you
your
do too.
time.